Dude, this righteous fear, man, it's different, man. It's it's provocative, man. I mean, I don't even know what that means. It gets the people going.
Is the way he challenges the black elite. He talks about the black elite that's on TV and speaks that honest truth that we've always talked about on this platform, that a lot of times the worst ideas get out to the black community because the Negroes on TV care nothing about actually going in and building for the community. And the reason they don't is because if they do that, they'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball. They'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to class, gang. Welcome to the School of Common Sense. They call this the righteous fear. So hit that like button. Keep in mind, we don't cater to gang, and we not gonna complicate that, guys. We not gonna complicate that at all over here. We got my guy KDH, Toxic Ring Scandals in the building. KDH, what's up, man?
What's going on, good break? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's going on, Righteous Fear? Righteous Fear, always winning.
Always winning, man. Man, you came up with this great concept. We was on the chat. We was on our, we was,
Conference
we,
call.
conference calling like always. You know what I mean? We
Yep,
don't
yep.
just, we don't just cape on these panels. We actually link up outside of the YouTube, outside of all of the attention and the acceptance. We do work outside. So we was linking up and we talked about this. Man, how did this come about, man? Because this is you, man.
Um, well, I sometimes be thinking about old songs while I'm out, and I thought about the old song. If you remember Eve and Faith Evans, "Love Is Blind," the song where Eve was talking about her friend. She was getting beaten up by her, her boyfriend, baby daddy, whatever. And he ended up, deleting her because he beat her to death. And I was like, man, I don't never say nothing about what the guys get abused, because it ain't just women get abused, men get abused too, you know. And I started thinking, I was like, man, they got these Lifetime movies and all that, but I don't hear nothing about the men. They make it seem like the men's always the abuser, but he gets abused too. The men don't speak up on it.
The men don't speak on it at all. And society frowns upon men speaking on it. That's what it is. Because if society accepted it, then men would do it. Men would do it. You know what I mean? Like if society didn't hold men accountable, men wouldn't be accountable. You know what I mean? Society holds us accountable. So that's why ain't it's dead bodies laying in the street, but without testosterone, it ain't as many dead bodies as it should be in the street. So men are curbing their enthusiasm, and society gonna make sure of that. You know what I mean? Every time man make a mistake in society, it costs him. It cost him. So those of you that don't understand when I say society forces the man to be accountable, what I mean, to be more specific, right? Because before we go any further, right, over here, you got to be able to manage your emotions. You are not gonna get along with me, you're not gonna like me, and that's your business. You know what I mean? But you have got to learn how to manage your emotions, and that's men and women, especially with the women, though, ladies, because this is going to be the common theme tonight. It's important for you to learn how to manage your emotions. It starts with managing your thoughts. Then you'll be able to manage your emotions. Then you'll be able to have a better response to the things you don't like. All right? And that leads me to say, because you don't like something, don't give you the right to fly off the handle, to go flying off the handle. Because society don't hold women accountable for their actions, as in their emotions. You see, society holds men accountable in our whole tendencies and just our natural biology to want to knock down everything. If man was to knock down everything, man will be a very broke person in this society by default. But now, if a woman decided to go and be emotional, like we see our women have been and are able to do, society don't hold them accountable, bro. Society will find an excuse to say something wrong with a brain. You see it. You see it with the murders. When a woman in our society murders her baby, they give her all types of excuses. It's all types of postpartum the sicknesses and this and that for why this lady committed a cardinal sin. But when it come to man, I'll wait. I'll wait. So guys, what we want to talk about today is, where did they get this spirit from? Where did our sisters, where did our women, modern women, sisters, mamacitas, don't matter. Where did these women get this? I could hit a man, or I could hit and then not expect to get hit. Where did they get this mentality from, guys? If you guys notice in the thumbnail tells you everything you need to know. The thumbnail tells you everything you need to know. We talking about looking on the right. Look on the right of this thumbnail, guys. Now I pose the question. And please keep in mind, ladies, any ladies, don't be shy, ladies. We have the most intelligent, we have the most elegant men, the most masculine men on YouTube here on this channel, in this chat, on this panel. So you ain't ever got to worry about getting attacked for being stupid, all right? We is here to help fix your stupid. So if we was ever to go over a topic and you needed clarification, don't be shy. Put it in the chat. Just don't be sarcastic with it. Put it in the chat. We here to help clarify it. We know your mama ain't teach you nothing but how to clean her entire house and maybe cook something for your little brother or sister. You know what I mean? So we understand that. You might not understand that, but over here on this channel, we understand that. So we in the business of correcting those wrongs and getting you the new information that you could use to thrive in 2023. Now, I don't know what they did in 1995, in 2012, right? That's the ever your mother or the person that gave you your information. That's where they got their shit off at, right? But if you using that information in 2023, I'ma tell you losing. You losing. And I can tell you that because I'm winning. You can look at me and you can, because I know how the losers are. You looking for this perfection, or you're looking for this, whatever you guys look for, that's the truth. You know what I mean? Because you add value to this look. So you look, a person that's the truth have a look, a liar have a look. Y'all associate these looks on people, and that's where you go dumb. But when I teach you how to control your thoughts, you'll clear that up. Because that comes from not being able to control your thoughts, intaking too much foolishness, consuming too much entertainment, way too many movies. Way too many movies. All right? But yeah, at any given moment, ladies, just put it in the chat and we'll drop the link. You can join the conversation, but you ain't got to worry about getting harassed, attacked. You know what I mean? It's no such thing as a stupid question. The stupidest question is the one you don't ask and then go out there and make a decision without the information because you didn't ask to get the information. That's the dumbest question. All right? But in this picture right here, right? What this picture tells you, if I was to put a post up right now and I ask you ladies, right? All the ladies that believe if a man cheat on you, you have the right to put your hands on that man. Can all of those ladies slide on over to the left of the classroom? Now let's be honest with yourself. Let's be honest with yourself. You know what I mean? Let's be honest here. It's gonna start with being honest with yourself. If a man cheats on you, do you believe you have the right to put your hands on him? Because it's going to start with your core beliefs. We're going to have to fix a lot of you's core beliefs because it's fucked up. It's dumb. It ain't worth a damn. It's not. It's not. And this is things that them schools don't teach you, them books don't teach you. This is things that life teach you. It taught your mama. Whether she took and absorbed it or whether she knew it or not, it taught her. Now, the fact that she didn't relay it to you and relay the message to you is your problem. But we can fix that here. We can fix that here. But do you think you have the right to hit a man because he cheat on you? You know what I mean? Now, if your core belief is that you have a right to hit a man because he cheat on you, then you go to the left of the room and understand you're going to be in a lot of domestic situations. Now, regardless if you want to eat coochie or suck D, if your core belief is that you can put your hands on a cheating partner, it ain't going to make a difference if it's a man or woman. Somebody going to go upside your head and your eyeball all the time. That's a fact. Get rid of your core beliefs because your beliefs with the results you have are not a fact, right? What's the sense in all this cutesy smart shit if you're not happy, right? Message, message, because a lot of people know a lot of things, right? A lot of people know a lot of things. Shit, there's women right now, there's single mothers with all types of degrees on their wall and they still raising a killer. So what's the sense of knowing all this magnificent shit if you can't put it to youth in real life to get you the results you want? Message is start with controlling your thoughts. Don't be all over the place. Focus. Focus. The internet got us so out of whack, so unfocused. We can't focus on anything for any length of time, any extended period of time. And success need focus and consistency. All right? But again, let's get back to that picture. Because this is how so many of our women were raised. I don't give a fuck what color they is, guys. You see that grandmother on there? Now look what she got on there. If he late, she get to hit him with the little roll, the dough roller. If he wait, is that the dough roller? What the fuck is that? 'Cause the next thing looked like the dough roller. Well, If he late, she'll hit him with the small dough roller. You know what I mean? A hit is a hit. A hit is a hit. You feel me? But if he late, she'll hit him with the small dough roller. If he come in drunk, she'll hit him with the medium or the bigger dough roller. If he come in with some lipstick, though, she'll shoot him. And this is a painting. This is a painting, guys. This painting set on my grandma kitchen. This is a painting. One of these paintings set in my grandma kitchen. My whole childhood, guys. So what that let me know, that exposed all my little cousins to beatdowns. Because as much as I looked at the damn painting, I know they looked at the painting. Is this why they run around there getting their ass whipped? Because they think if the nigga late, they can hit him. If he drunk, they can hit him. And if he got on lipstick, they can shoot him. They can damn near kill him. It's about imagery, guys. It's about the things we allow in our household that dictate how we run our household, guys. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. It's gonna all connect, guys. Cause this is also gonna connect with why them dads ain't in them houses. And they like to play dumb. Like, where the fathers went? Where the fathers went? These women know where the fathers went because you got one time. I don't give a fuck if I'm late, drunk, high, or got a little stain on my shirt, on my collar. I don't give a fuck if I come in my house and you hit me with any one of those things, man. You got one time, and I won't be coming back in your house, that house. So is this why the fathers just said, you know what, I'm going to stay over here. I'm going to the store for some milk and just I'm not coming back? And see, this shit right here was pushed in that era, guys. This is why when you hear about the simp boomers and shit, you know how many niggas running around here in a marriage, a miserable marriage, talking about as long as the wife happy, as long as the wife happy, I'm happy. Get the fuck out of here. Is this why, guys? This is kind of like slavery. That's kind of like slavery to me. Gotta let it sink in, guys. You gotta begin to think for yourself. KD, man, you got anything you want to add to this picture right here, bro?
I'm tripping off the gun, bro, for lipstick. I'm like, and it's spot on, bro. I mean, it's spot on. I mean, look how she's standing at that door. It's like a warden, bro, in a prison. It's like a prison in there, man. You come 1 minute late, I'm gonna hit you.
Yo, speaking of like a prison, man, you know, we bust out with the Bibles, man. Number 1 Corinthians 16:13. Be watchful, stand firm in the faith, act like men, be strong. Guys, this is a command right here, bro. He ain't asking you to do that. You know what I mean? He ain't asking you to do that, bro. He's telling you to do this. All right, sir? He's telling you to do this, to be watchful. You know what I mean? So, fellas, those of you that's not in the game, that's choosing to be free agents, choosing to be MGTOW, that's the figure of speech you need to start using now. Like, no, you're not single. You're just being watchful. You're just being watchful. You're watching the stupid shit. That's what you're watching. Why partake in it when you can just watch it? But be watchful. Stand firm in the faith, bro. This is when I say set boundaries. When I say set standards for yourself and set boundaries, bro, that's your faith. You got to put some faith in you. You got to put some love in you, some care in you. Know your worth, bro. That's all I mean. Act like a man, bro. Be strong. Be strong. Proverbs 21:9, guys. And do you see why I say you got one time to be standing at that door playing with me? You know what I mean? Listen, I'm a full-blooded Aquarius, bro. I put the no in no empathy. I put the free in my freedom. Y'all better go play with one of them other signs that care. It's not going down over here. All right? Proverbs 21:9. It is better to live in a corner of the housetop. That's the roof, guys. Than in a house shared with a quarrelsome wife. His words, not mine's. You know what I mean? Nowadays, everything a man say is bash. You're bashing women. You're tearing down women. Well, this is God words. All right? I'm just reciting his words, bro. Sis. So is he bashing women too? All right. You know what I mean? So knock it off, guys. It ain't never cool to be under pressure. It ain't cool to be walking around here on eggshells, bro. It ain't. And you ain't wrong for not wanting to conform with the bullshit, bro. It's way too many of y'all is in relationships where you get off of work and instead of you working on yourself, you spend hours and hours of avoiding going into the crib that you say you are trying to build with your lovely wife, but why are you sitting in the car for so long? If it's about love, if it's all love, why are you sitting in the car so long? Why are you missing friends that you had to cut off? It's better to live on a rooftop. It's better to live in your car, guys, than with a woman that got a hand problem, bro. And I'm gonna tell you this, bro. If 80% of them are Lilith, 80% of them have a hand problem, bro. Yeah, they do. The only one that don't have a hand problem on our chart, on our modern woman chart, guys, I'm gonna tell you a secret right now. I'm gonna tell you some game. The only person that don't have a hand problem. Hold on. Let me get to the chart. Can y'all guess? Let's see how good the chart. Let's see how good the class is. Can y'all guess the color? The one color on this chart that don't got a hand problem. But I'll tell you what they do got. I'll tell you the problem that they do got. They ain't got a hand problem. The yellow section, gang. The yellow section don't have a hand problem. They're not physical. These are the sneaky ones. These are the sneaky chicks. These are the lawyer up chicks. These are the false accusation chicks. These are the chicks that will not hit you, but they will magically appear to be gotten hit and got beat up, and these bitches are turned into a whole stunt dummy for movies. You'll be looking at the bitch like, I did all that. Nah, bro. I told you, that yellow section is a very dangerous woman, yo. A very dangerous woman. That educated lame girl is a very dangerous woman, bro. And she is furious. She spent all her time trying to be a professional student that she never get to enjoy life quite like all the other women on this chart. And she take that shit to the grave with her, bro. She's the woman that come up with all them feminism, them all them movements that feminists you see on the TV. That's that yellow section. They wasted all their beautiful years in college. They come out of that college shit ugly as hell, masculine, ugly, in debt, no hair, bald headed, because they get in there and they just cut their hair and shit. Ain't studying don't make you do all that shit. Ain't a subject in that motherfucker stressful enough to make me cut my motherfucking hair off. Incredible, y'all. Incredible. But getting back to our picture, before I switch gears, this is not a flex, ladies. Being crazy and being intimidating is not a flex. Communicating and showing with actions is a flex. Letting homie come home and you not be there, that's a flex. That'll wake him up. That'll wake him up. You know what I mean? He won't be late no more. If he was drunk, that motherfucker be sober like a motherfucker. We come home and nobody there, everybody there, even the pet. You know what I mean? Won't come home with lipstick on no more. You know what I mean? Y'all ladies have to start getting back to your natural biology. Your natural biology is femininity. Femininity got so many knockout punches and so many knockout moves, but y'all just don't use it. Y'all rather use y'all masculinity, which y'all have no clue of how to use that. So now it's become a weapon. It's become a dangerous weapon, bro. If you wouldn't give a retarded person a driver's license, right? Because a car becomes a weapon behind the, you know what I mean? When it's in the hands of a dummy, right? So it's the same thing. God gave y'all femininity, but y'all want to use masculinity, and y'all don't have a clue. Y'all don't listen to men. Men have masculinity, but y'all don't listen to men. So you don't even want to learn how to use your masculine energy properly from a masculine person. So you doomed, sis. You doomed. And then when you don't have your emotions mixed, and then you try to pretend to be masculine, that's domestic violence. I told y'all about trying to discipline somebody before you discipline yourself, before you discipline your mind. You know what I mean? Y'all do that with them kids too. Cause y'all be going through all types of shit up here where y'all know y'all need to go get some professional help, but then you call yourself physically disciplining somebody else when your mental ain't right. That's domestic violence. Did you know that? Did she teach you that? You do know that you're responsible for your own coochie, right, ladies? I don't have none of you ladies in my class tonight that think the man is responsible for your coochie, right? With over 30 pieces of ways you could avoid it, right? We are a little advanced placement. We advanced over here. I will sometimes slow down and check back with my peoples to make sure we ain't leaving nobody behind. But if you that slow, then you gonna get left. Cause this is level 30 shit. This level 30 over here now. We all know, right? It take two to make a baby, right? We know it take two. You know what I mean? So both is always gonna be to blame. But if you're a female, you do know that you are responsible for your own coochie, right? And chicks ain't getting raped. You know what I mean? All right. Now let's get to our next picture, guys. Oh, hold on. Jumped the gun right there. I want you guys to look at this picture right here. You know what I mean? Some of you guys like them big. You like them big girls, them linebackers. And that's all right. That's all right, I guess. You know what I mean? But just look at this picture right here. Now, the lady in this picture wrote this, guys. I want y'all to read that, man. Katie, matter of fact, Katie, you want to read that right there?
Yeah, I got you. It says, I know Lil Block. If a woman is worth it, then no matter how, it's kind of blocking. I can't see it. Let me see if I can see it
Yeah.
from the other end. Let me see if I can see it from the other end. I think I got it. 1 second, bro. Okay, I got it. If a woman is worth it, then no matter how difficult she's been, no matter how complicated she gets, no matter how bad she starts tripping, no matter how crazy her trust issues start to kick in, no matter how moody she get, no matter how moody she may seem, no matter how confused she is, no matter how much she acts like she hate you, you shouldn't give up on her, period. Wow. Okay. Um, because a woman that's worth it will
Oh.
not come easy. She will be straightforward, she will be hard to understand at times, etc. But that doesn't mean she isn't a good woman. All I'm saying is that you got to be able to see her at worst so you can. Is that it? 'Cause I know you got the border down there. Is there more? Is there more
I,
to
thi-
read?
I think that's it. That's where I cut it because it was. Oh, all right. There we go.
Okay, so you can enjoy seeing her at her best.
And this is
Yeah.
the foolish shit that they
Wow.
want us to believe, KD. This is the foolishness that they want us to believe right here. This is the
Wow.
level of delusion, and let's pretend that they want us to believe. And then when I show you, this is the woman that wrote that typed that. So you want us to play double let's pretend with you, man. It's bad enough that I'm already playing let's pretend with your look, sis. You know what I mean? Now you want me to play let's pretend with your mindset. Ain't no way in the world, bro. Ain't no way in the world a good woman got all of this damage accumulated and is just gonna sit there with it. Cause where in this do you see her say she working on these things? You see, these women be knowing they got all types of ailments and they suffer from all types of childhood trauma. And instead of fixing that shit, they want to talk about what the men is not doing. They want to call out what the men should be doing. They know everything about a good man and how a good man's supposed to go and how a good man. But when you ask them about themselves, oh, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. A bitch will tell you she working on crazy for 10 years straight and still be crazy. How you feel about that, KDH, man? This shit crazy. This the girl that wrote it, bro.
Um. Yeah. Foolish is an understatement. This is It's obscene. Yeah. And they always say when they work on themselves, I'm a work in progress. I'm like, how you been a work in progress for 15 years? When we gonna start seeing progress?
Hey, yo, he said God ain't finished with me. Sis, let's
Yeah.
be honest. God finished you. He finished with you, sis. He finished
Well,
with you. I'm gonna need y'all to stop lying on God too, man.
this same type of woman wrote this. They listen to that famous Mary J. Blige song, "Take Me as I Am." So they really believe because Mary J. Blige said it that we supposed to take them as they are with all this damage that they carrying around them.
God damn, that's a good point right there, because you know they live in themes, and I swear to God, a lot of them sit there and they intake and they consume way too much of that nonsense, way too much of that fairy tale and them R&B songs and them TGIF, you know what I mean? That TGIF shit and all that other shit that got you believing life is like this, and that's not normal. None of that shit that they showed you in them shows or on that radio is normal. It's not. But yet you go and try to adjust your life to that shit you heard. And now you're stuck. Now you forgetting that you made those choices now. Now you're looking for somebody to blame your choices, decisions, because now there's consequences. Consequences to the shit you believe, the shit you take in as facts, the shit you pull into your subconscious mind, which will always be your Holy Spirit, because your outlook on life is how you carry on yourself. That's how you move throughout life. That's your Holy Spirit. You that shit fogged up, that shit confused, then you moving confused. And a lot of y'all, like I said, going back to your core beliefs. A lot of y'all need to flush all of them core beliefs. And it ain't your fault you believe that. Those beliefs got installed in you for survival. Surviving that first relationship. You know what I mean? That first relationship. And I'm not talking about the relationship with a man. I'm talking about the relationship with your parents, the ones you hold all to. You know what I mean? The ones that can do no wrong. They love you. They loyal to you. But you think they always gave you information that was beneficial to you? You's a dummy. People are not perfect, bro. People make mistakes. People do selfish things. People is very selfish. You rarely gonna get somebody to do something for you and that where they don't benefit from it. I don't give a fuck who they is. Your mother, your father, I don't give a fuck who they is. You go on and believe other ways. But word. Unbelievable. All that goddamn damage and got the nerve to be talking crazy, man. I got another verse. I got another scripture. That shit crazy, man. That shit crazy, guys. 1 Corinthians 14:34 through 35. The woman should keep silent in the churches. When he's talking about churches in this sense, he's talking about when men is building. When men is building, when men is working, when men is talking, when men is doing anything, when men is chopping it up, building. That's what he meant in that context. You know what I mean? He didn't say 24/7, 365. He said when men is at work, women should keep silent in the churches. Definitely in church, guys. For they are not permitted to speak, but should be in submission. As the law also says, if there is anything they desire to learn, let them ask their husband at home, for it is shameful for a woman to speak in church. Now, this is very clear. Shameful. He used that word. So why are we running from shame? Why are we running from bash when our good God Almighty said it's shameful for a woman to speak in church? And this is why that contradicts y'all modern woman with this I don't need a man. Because everything geared around you, your success is geared around your success as a woman is geared around you having a man. Every single instruction in this Bible is geared upon if you really want to be happy and you want to win, then you should be building with a man and you should be going to him and you should be helping him and you should be building with him and you should be teamwork. You see how that is? You don't allow social media to come through and sell you on this individualism. God and everything in our Bible is about teamwork. We need each other. Man need woman and woman need man. So what the fuck you talking about you don't need a man for, sis? Everything down to our biology and our reproductive needs a counterpart, needs two people. So how you feel you don't need a man, sis? This is what I mean by being out of touch with reality and so far removed from a spiritual sense, so far removed from real information. You still running around here with 1970s rhetoric, talking like if women ain't got no rights. You bitches got all the rights in the world, and y'all still want to run around here and reach for that victim card. Like if y'all still oppressed. Y'all got more rights than white women in America in 2023. Yes, you do. Because y'all even out. Except you get to use the race card, they don't. So miss me with that bullshit. Uh-huh. Yeah. You're running around here talking about you can't be racist because you ain't got power, but then you ain't got to listen to man because your body, your choice. Now that sounds like a bunch of power to me. That sound like an overload of power. It sounds like niggas need to start stripping some power from you. But these are just the things they don't like us to talk about. These are just the things that they think we don't know about. Because they think we stupid. No, black men are dumb. Black men are Pookie. Shout outs to Pookie, by the way. Proverbs 21:19. It is better to live in the desert land than with a quarrelsome and fretful woman. Bro, this is the instructions, bro. This is our father, bro. If you ain't got a father, we got a father. And he telling us some real shit right here, bro. I told y'all red pill is Bible. Red pill is Bible. It's all biblical. It was all written. And the word of God gonna be popular real soon. Mr. Goodbread gonna make sure of that. You know what I mean? It don't get no more popping than me. I'm popping. You know what I mean? And as long as I'm talking this word of God, that's gonna follow. Trust and believe. Everything I put my hands on, pop. And I'm here now, bro. We gonna make the word of God so sexy. Everybody simp on this. Yeah. We taking back our attention. 2024. We want the whole bitch, but we ain't want no bitch at all. We don't want no. We ain't taking no unfinished products. We don't want no childhood trauma. We sending bitches back to their hell of a mother. Go fix that. I'll be here. Hopefully nobody come that ain't got all that trauma shit you got, and they don't take me and distract me. But I'll be here. You go back and fix that. That's who gave it to you. That's who you give it back to. Then come back and we'll build something. But we ain't doing this shit no more, bro. We
Return to
ain't we ain't doing
sender.
this shit no more.
Yep, return to sender.
Return the sender, KD. We not doing this shit no more. We can't.
Nope.
We can't. You know what I mean? We can't. It's way too risky and it's for nothing. They don't want to be humble. They don't want to listen. They think they know everything and they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing, Katie. All they know is
Nope.
what society is telling them they supposed to know. Yo, bro. This hat right here, guys. This hat right here is all you need, yo. I walk with this hat and the black women, bro. And this hat, it's like this. If you think the truth is a black woman's kryptonite, this hat is a black woman's kryptonite, bro. It's been
Yep.
videos, KDH. Let me tell you how programmed to the supremacy narrative that our sisters are, bro. They are the white hand, they are the right hand to white supremacy, bro. So, you know, I could post a YouTube short. I could post a 60-second YouTube short of a black woman killing a black man and a black baby, right? And I could post that short. And if I post the short and put me to the side with this hat on, I ain't gotta say nothing. All I gotta do is put this hat on and just look and play the video. Do you know I get 27 to 30 black women that come directly for me about this hat? Skip over the fact that I just showed you a black woman kill a baby and a black man. That won't be the issue. My hat will be the issue. Then they will attack me as if they are some super intelligent person. Once you come at me like that, you already told me your character. You already dummy. You need to go get some professional psychiatric help. So they don't understand that, bro. Our
No, they
sisters don't
don't.
understand how their actions and when they get triggered because they don't know how to manage their thoughts and emotions, they give us strangers a huge piece of their core belief. Your core belief is who you are. So you then teach a stranger more about you than the people you be fake for your whole day. So a lot of these bitches, I know them better than their own mama know them because they be fake around their mama. You know, niggas is fake with their mother. Niggas be lying to their mother and sugarcoating and blowing smoke in the butt and you know what I mean, all that fake shit. So the mother don't even know the true intention and the true characteristic of that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, wearing that mask, as you call it.
Exactly. But when they jump at these facts and this research data, and then they give me that core belief, I know exactly who you are, sis. I ain't even got to meet you. I don't got to know you. I don't need to know your name. I don't need to know your eye color. I don't need to know how big your ass is. I don't need to know none of that. I know you're a fool. I know
And
you're a
it's
feminist, and I know you have been indoctrinated with the bullshit. You have no
yep.
information, and that's it.
And therefore women put in good dads want to be dads on child support. They for that. Or they doing it already. They for that definitely. They get them mad about the hat. So
Yeah, yeah. Because they feel somebody should help them with somebody should help them with some responsibilities that they fucked, sucked, and made. And somebody's supposed to help them. Because remember, they all think somebody's supposed to be responsible for their private parts. Message. This is why I tell all my young ladies, ain't nobody responsible for your ass except for you. Ain't nobody gonna be responsible. Nobody gonna protect it but you. But again, this is why I like the video that we did on what was that Saturday morning, where
yep.
Mamacita, the Mamacita girl that caught HIV, where she kept it a buck. She kept it a buck, and she told y'all what it was: lack of self-worth, lack of self-worth, and that's what a lot of our sisters have to go fix. That little neglect that they feel from their parents, no man gave them. You know what I mean? They got to go fix that. They must not walk around here thinking that holding on to that is a flex. Because all you do now is you want to see other people hurt. I done had so many bitches get mad at me because of this hat. So then they jump on my post. And then they so used to being able to play the victim, right? So the bitch will jump on your post, then try to get you to get her. What the fuck? Try to get you to say something to her so that then she could be the victim, forgetting that she came into your post. You can't hit me with some shit as if I came and jumped on your post and then try to flip it and spin it. But see, they used to dealing with they used to dealing with dumb niggas with low IQ, because those dudes are the ones that allowed them to play the victim. Because modern women can't operate. They can't operate. They can't hold a torch to no masculine. Even when they front and acting masculine, they operate. They need to be the victim in order to operate like a woman. And when you dealing with an emotional, intelligent man, sis, you can't act like no victim. You can't act like no victim, especially when your trigger turns you into the attacker. So, you know what I mean? What are we talking about, baby girl? You know what I mean? But again, it's psychology. It's psychology. And then they jump in there with the same rhetoric. Oh, you you hate yourself, you gay, you're an incel, and all of these personal attacks now, mind you, nothing we ever do over here is directly and personally attached to any specific person. But these dumb bitches that jump on there and then start to attack me personally. Like if they are the modern woman advocate for feminism and black women and shit. Like what? Bitch, your mother gave you a name. Last time I checked, your mother she did not name you modern black woman or black woman. Bitch, all my titles say modern black woman or black woman. That is not your name. That is not your name unless you make it. But then once you make it your name, you are not a victim. See how that work? That's how that's gonna work with me. All of the time. All of the time. And don't worry, I get that a lot. I got about 4, 5 girls that tried to play with me, and it didn't work. And now we cool. They still who they are. I'm sure when we finish our conversation, they go back to being a modern woman asshole, getting on niggas' nerves and trying to use niggas. But as far as me, they know don't play with me like that. I don't play with you like that, sis. You know what I mean? Because a lot of women ain't in it to be right. A lot of women just be in it to get you to fold. Because the women get a huge dopamine hit when they can make a man fold, when they think they could kill masculinity. It's part of the Lilith in them. It's part of the Lilith spirit. You know, every time you see a picture of Lilith, right? Ain't she on top of Adam, right? It's the Lilith position. Remember, all Lilith wanted to do was dominate Adam and shit. Dominate Adam. You know what I mean? You know how a cat have a mouse, how he just slap it around. He could kill it at any given moment, but he just like to slap it around. That's how modern women do little boys, beta males. You're not gonna get that satisfaction ever with me. And then you can hear it in their voice, and then they text, "Why don't you just let me win? Why don't you just?" Then they get so mad, and then now they want to attack your femininity because you stand on your ground now. And it's this is bad when you can regurgitate exactly what they're doing. I told you, master psychology for 7 years. The same way government zaddy studied you, I studied you. So I know you better than you know yourself. And those are just the facts, sis. I can make you laugh, I can make you cry, I can make you hate me. You know what I mean? Because it's y'all easy. Y'all easy. I told you before, sisters, you got to gain control of your emotions. We got 27 of them. They only teach you about 5. As long as don't have control over your emotions, you're going to be getting jerked and you're going to be getting your money took from you, sis. That's what this world is about. This world gets you to attach your emotions to stuff and then they charge you for that. See how that work? They get you in your feelings, get you to attach your emotions to shit. So now you invest in your feelings and they charge you for it. This is how the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. Because the poor don't want to be rich. The poor is cool with being comfortable while poor. Message. Katie, you got anything else you want to add? But we're going to go on and wrap this thing up, man. In fact, I'm going to drop the link. And then we got about 10 more minutes, just a free time. And you know what I mean, we're gonna get the fuck on out of here.
Man, you've been spot on everything, bro. One thing I was gonna add is I like the whole concept you saying we get the whole bread loaf for nothing, because why should we take half of you and you expect all of us? You don't want no half of a man, so why should we get half of you?
That's a fact. And on top of that, you already know they you're not gonna get a whole genuine check. Something like whether it be 10%, 15%, something coming all unreal. Makeup, you know what I mean? Something's coming that ain't all natural. So let's stop the cap. These women fronting. We seen yesterday. Did y'all see that video yesterday? No fucking way. I'll call that one no fucking way. Those 2 magicians, them 2 emotional magicians. Did you see that shit, KD, man?
That was crazy, man. Yeah, I saw that. That was wild, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you guys don't want half of us, we don't want half either. So
Exactly. Nobody wants fake, guys. Come from behind the mask. That's what it's all about. Come from behind the mask. Be more comfortable in your own skin, not having to be behind the mask, guys. Word. And ladies, y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better with this mask joint, because y'all want to wear this mask, but then y'all want these authentic dudes. Y'all want dudes to be authentic with you. That's gonna be a hard sell. You're becoming a very hard sell, sis. I can't sell. I don't want to be the man representing you. I don't want to be the company representing your product, bro. Put it like that. Because y'all becoming a very hard sell. I'm telling you, the demand for y'all is lowering by the day. By the day. I need y'all to fix y'all shit, sis. Need y'all to fix y'all shit. And sisters with sense, y'all gonna have to call these women out because the good women are standing too close to the bad women. And that's word on the street. That's word on the street. So you know what I mean? Y'all get hit up. Y'all know we start shooting, we shooting. You know what I mean? Word up, man. Shit, man. It's a good one, man. It's a good one. I had a good weekend. We had a good weekend over here at the Righteous Fear, guys. Gang, we had a good weekend, man. Y'all pat yourself on the back. We got the MVP, the BZ, in the mug place. What's going on, BZ?
What's up, Damn?
What's going on, 5,000?
Ah, man, just sitting up here in the kitchen whipping something up right quick. But yeah, man. I mean, the state of these relationships and women and all that, man. I mean, a lot of this men have brought on themselves because they have put women in a position to where they can act arrogant, to where they can play these games with you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these dudes that seen that this shit is not working out for them, what's happening is they sitting back waiting for somebody else to fix it for them. You see what I'm saying? These dudes talking about passport bros talking about going elsewhere and all that. They don't want to fight because they don't got game to fight. And see, the thing is, when men start treating women like, what you're gonna have to do is separate the vagina from the woman and then see what she brings to the table. See what her value is without the vagina. Most of these bitches ain't even good friends. Most of them can't even have a decent conversation with you.
That's a fact.
A lot of them see you as a dollar sign. They see you as being, something to use, because there's so many other dudes that's just having themselves readily available to use, to be used. You know what I'm saying? So like when a broke bitch can get a dude with money, but a broke dude can't get a bitch with money. You know what I'm saying? So if a girl wants to play a game of let's say a broke bitch that looks good, she can play a game every day and go get a free meal, because there's always a dude that's trying to take her out on a date. And here these old overly romantic ass niggas always want to spoil a bitch and always want to, take a bitch out and do all this type of shit in the hopes that this bitch is going to end up liking him. But a lot of times you got to go through date after date after date to find that one. And sometimes you never find that real one, because her agenda is just to get over and go get some free drinks and go get a meal, because that's what she thinks you're there for. And then if you're not able to do that and not able to take her to the places she want to go, then she uses a shame tactic on you to call you broke and may throw another nigga in your face. And then it makes you want to go work harder and go get some money so you can get that bitch, or so you can get that type of bitch, so you can prepare yourself for this type of whorish type of bitch. See, and when we talk about material shit and we talk about this game, as far as the game of being used and whatever, there's no conversation about love, trust, loyalty, integrity, none of that shit. So what you need to do is separate the bitch from her pussy and then go from there.
Bars, bro. Separate the bitch from a pussy. Remember, hashtag that. Separate the bitch from a pussy.
I mean, because really, that's the only thing that's enticing the man. And then you got these bitches is constantly showing her ass to the camera.
Right.
So she's showing her most valuable part.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She's not even having a face-to-face conversation with you. She got her back turned to you, showing her ass, enticing you. So you got to be intelligent enough to see through the bullshit and ask the right questions and demand the right answers. If you ain't getting the right answers, then it's full of shit. The bitch is full of shit. Anytime a motherfucker can't give you a direct answer to your question, they're drumming up some bullshit to tell you, and they trying to get over.
That's a fact. Now, Bell, what you got? What you got for the fact that these women, our women, got a hand problem, bro? They got a hand problem. It start with their emotions, though. They got an emotionally disturbed problem.
You talking about the violence?
Yeah, I'm talking about the
Well,
DV.
yeah. Well, the reason you know where that shit come from.
Break it down, bro. Break it down.
Most single mothers use violence for the threat to compensate for the lack of masculinity they have, because usually a woman or a mother would tell a child, wait till your daddy get home, or I'm gonna tell your daddy. But see, now the single mother got to compensate for that shit and be the violent bitch, to be the bitch that threatens you, that threatens to take your things away that you love to play with and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The ones that manipulate you and give you those idle threats. You know what I'm saying? And threaten you with your life, because the bitch will tell you, I brought you in this world, I'll take you out.
Big facts. Big facts. And you just touched on a key. That's a message right there, boy, because these women do think that they got rights to beat on you. They do try to treat you like if like if you're their property.
You're a property. Yeah. Because she always say my. She uses my a lot. You know, even when it's with the father, you know, she doesn't say our, she says my. You know what I'm saying? You know, so and most of these bitches think the child belongs to them more than the father.
Right. Johnny Gill. My.
You know, so
that's crazy, BC. So man, we got a chance to touch on some shit tonight, man. I love these ones right here. These ones this is it right here. I mean, how many of y'all girls went to the left side of the room too? Now that we at the end of the show, because it don't look like a lot of y'all went to the left side. So all of the girls that come to this school know that because a nigga cheat, that don't give you the right to put your hands on him. So that's what we gonna do. Cause I see like one girl over there keeping it honest. There's one girl on the left side of the room. When I asked which one of y'all chicks. So don't forget, if you watching on the playback, sisters, if you feel if a man cheat, you can put your hands on him. You put a 2 in the comments and explain yourself. Likewise, ladies, if you think that that's not your place to hit a man just because he cheated on you, you put a 1, and then I want to say hide your answer from the bitches that gonna put a 2. Cause you know what I mean, they gonna read your answer and then try to steal your shit, just like in school. You know what I mean? But in any event, just like they do on social media, they don't create nothing unique. They see some shit and they steal it. They don't even share it. They just clip it, copy it, and crop it, and then repost it like if they're that brilliant. Motherfuckers be so, you know what I mean? You could tell when somebody is a brilliant poster from when somebody just go around stealing shit. You know the brain capacity of certain women that's on your timeline. You see them posting depressing shit all year long, and then every now and then they sound like motherfucking Maya Angelou.
yeah, hey, with them quotable poems and shit. Other people's quotes. You bitch, you know you can't articulate this shit. You don't stand by this shit. You don't live by this shit. The fuck you talking about? This bitch will have a motherfucking Maya Angelou, fake ass Maya Angelou poem, and then she have a picture of her and her baby with her ass sticking out on the next picture.
Right. Talking about period.
Yeah. And then you got a bunch of pictures with just you and a baby and no motherfucking man. So you mean to tell me you never got along with the father of the kid? It's just you and the bitch, you and the kid, huh?
Because they ain't never had plans on and having a dad in that kid life. They just needed the sperm. You know what I mean? You know they have these babies. They keep them babies for 3 reasons, and none of them 3 reasons equal a daddy.
Yeah, man. That's why niggas need to stop talking about marriage too, man. I mean, because
thank you.
in these marriages, man, why are you? I mean, why would you give yourself up like that, man? Because when you in a marriage, I mean, it's like the man gives so much. You know what I'm saying? You are signing up to protect this woman's life. You're signing up to put your life on the line for your family, for everything. You know what I'm saying? So that right there is your life should be priceless.
But hold
So
on,
when we
Darrell, you already
go ahead.
doing that just without even having to sign anything. You already going on a first date with a bitch that you like. You already
Yeah,
doing
but
that.
yeah, yeah, but I'm talking about what you signing up for. You're signing up for to take care of a person for the rest of their life. So you mean to tell me that this person that you're offering this to is going to give you a hard time? Is going to make it easier for going to make it hard for you to take care of her by playing some bullshit games?
Man. So
Man,
that's
come
what,
on, man.
bro. I told niggas, bro. It's niggas signing locks deals. Niggas ain't see what happened with the locks. Why would you sign to a label that's jerking you? Like, is that what we doing now? We in the
Man,
business of signing deals
that's a bullshit deal for real.
that's not in our
Yeah, that's
favor.
terrible.
It's a terrible deal. And then the cold thing about it, like, hey, say you don't follow the contract. Now, it don't matter your fault, her fault, anybody's fault. You get the shitty end of the deal because now
Yo,
everything that you built, everything that you worked for is all in shambles now. You know what I'm saying? You went from seeing your kids every day. Now you only see them every other weekend, if that. You know what I'm saying? Because the bitch could take the kids and go cross country if she found another dick to jump on somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, man. I mean, it's fucked up, man. I mean, the way these laws and the sad thing about it is so many suckers. There's so many suckers out there that just waiting to cater to a bitch that the few men that are ready to take a stand, it don't matter because this bitch is just gonna jump behind one of them suckers, and one of them suckers is right there for a bitch to stand behind.
yeah, man. When I seen the bitch that got AIDS got a husband, I knew it was I knew it was over.
Wow.
I knew it was
And
over.
and then the
Yeah,
kid and then the kid came out like, bitch, hold
yep.
on, was you HIV positive before the kid or after the kid?
Yo, son.
Yeah,
I
she had
said,
sent a
what the
video.
fuck?
You know what I'm saying? And who's the daddy?
Probably who that
Because
gave it
her
to her.
husband wasn't the daddy, I don't think.
No, hell no.
No,
Nah.
no, I think her baby daddy. She didn't say. I think the baby daddy gave it to her. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I think the baby father gave it to
I
her.
think he gave it to her. Yep.
Yeah, see, we just speculating, but shit. If that's the case, then I mean, was the kid positive? And if her husband ain't positive, what kind of sex is y'all having?
You know they got them new
Seriously.
shits now, bro. Them
I
niggas
mean, I
got
know
some
they
new
got the
shit.
commercials and shit and the medicines and all that shit, but
It's not just the
who
commercials, the bell. Them niggas really got that shit, boy.
hey man,
Niggas,
who's willing to take that risk just cause, I mean,
black
come on,
niggas,
man.
black
I
niggas,
mean, I
young,
think
dumb
she
black
got a
Mm.
niggas,
Puerto
bro.
Rican dude, you know what I'm saying? But whatever. I mean, she was speaking Spanish and shit, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's neither here nor there because shit, these black bitches, they barebacking like a motherfucker. They bareback queens. You
And they
can't think,
liars
I
too. They
mean,
they would have
you
never.
can't think of too many females that ain't got a baby, man. So it's a lot of barebacking going on, man. And I'm talking about the hits and misses. And it's more misses than hits because just because you ain't got a baby don't mean you ain't barebacking, you just missing. You know what I'm
Yeah, but
saying?
no, you damn right though. You know that in the black community,
Yeah.
Oh,
unprotected sex
definitely.
equal love. So if you don't love them, if you ain't fucking them without a condom, so they
Well,
be
I mean,
playing themselves. And
it's lust. I don't call it, I mean, I wouldn't call it love. It's more lust than anything. It's
yeah,
more
because
animalistic type shit.
they everything backwards in the community, in the community. Up is down and down is up. So you know what I mean. I wouldn't call it anything. What we call it ain't what they call it. So
Yeah.
I mean, we be assed out sitting here trying to predict that shit. But I do know one thing: motherfuckers better stop lying and crying when they find out they popped up pregnant and the nigga they want to force the baby on don't want nothing to do with the baby. Because ain't that funny, right? The bitches that's always crying about, he don't want his baby. Those be the same bitches with 4, 5 simp ass niggas in their inbox talking to themselves, but they want the bitch. They want the nigga that they know got a bitch that's fucking all
Yeah.
the bitches.
And then you know, when they play that fraternity game, when they act like they don't know, well, they know who the fuck fucked them that week. But how many niggas did you bareback that week? How the fuck do you not know? How are you confused about pinpointing who got you pregnant? That's the nastiest game ever right there. So when you talk about that bareback and shit, when a bitch got a whole bunch of niggas on paternity court and Maury Povich and shit like that, that right there is the nastiest shit ever. Like, bitch, you fucked that many niggas in a week?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you
Some
know
of them
some
here.
old Bernadette or Glendolyn bitches named Glendolyn that'll sit up there and still that's that man fought. Like sis,
Yeah.
how old and dumb y'all gonna continue to be, yo? Yo, I put a post, it was a video, I put the short up, right? Where it was the one chick and she took 2 dudes there. The bitch had the nerve to say, this is why you gotta keep your legs closed until marriage. They'll say
Yeah,
anything, bro. The nigga was married to her. That's why he took her to the court, because he caught her on a sex tape. Yo, these
right.
bitches will say anything, bro. And it be the old dumb bitches, yo. I can't with them, yo. I can't.
But to say what I said about the bitches though, I mean, as far as, hey man, I mean, with the men, we got to be more choosy about who we stick our dick in too. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these bitches, they really don't deserve it.
Yep, I
And
agree.
and quiet as kept. I mean, it ain't even quiet as kept. It ain't no secret. They want sex just as much as you do. That make you work for it. Why don't you make them work for it?
It's too hard. It's too hard, man. These bitches don't be acting right. These bitches don't listen. What he mean, guys, is put more work into you, man. Pour more work into you. Now, I mean, stop always waiting for the bitches to respond or to react before you respond. And you just go with you. Pour that shit into you, bro. You know what I mean? And the bitches is gonna notice you. Bitches notice self-improvement first. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And they
yeah,
put
man.
themselves around you.
But you know what I'm saying? But I mean, you know, I ain't saying don't get at some of these punks, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, always keep your iron sharp and shoot your shot or whatever, right? But you know, you got these bras around here that want to be chased, but a lot of them are party type bitches, especially, you know what I'm saying, between 20 and 30. They want to be in the clubs all the time. They want to be out and about. Them is the type of bitches that's gonna burn out quick. And a lot of them is going to have a baby on an accident anyway. A lot of them ain't going to make it to 25, 26 without a kid, without a bastard ass kid. So them is the ones, man, you don't even really focus on. You don't even take them serious. That's just recreation right there. You know what I'm saying? Them is the ones that you keep your tools sharp until the right one come along.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact.
Definitely. Yep.
Yeah. Any other
That was
game
my
y'all
drop.
need? Yeah, right. That's my drop right there, man. We out of
Now
here.
it's dropped. It's been there. Now
It's
it's a
OD
drop.
now. We getting OD with it now. Yo. Beezy came on. Katie came on. Salute to OK Izzy. He was supposed to be here tonight. I'm sure he busy in the stew cooking up. But Katie, you got anything else you want to add before we wrap this thing on up?
Yeah, know what you signing up for.
Definitely. Definitely. Beezy?
Yeah, man, shit. That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I'll go on another tyrant in a minute, but shit. I mean,
Ah,
we
We
gonna
know you will.
I
yeah,
mean, shit,
yeah.
I appreciate that. Being that we ain't see this brother Bell in these streets in a minute, yo. Bell been taking a little break.
Nah, man, you know, shit. I've been handling shit, man, handling my business, man.
No doubt, bro. No doubt. All right, y'all. So we on out of here, guys. We'll holler at y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all know how we do. Know what I mean?
All right,
know
y'all.
All right. Salute Righteous Fair.
Undefeated.
Peace.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Harlem, New York, put your cigarettes out and pull your panties out. Put your hands together. Mr. Good.